Okay. All right, everyone. This is Tyler here from Authors Unite. We got Eric Howe here. I'm very excited to have him with us. He's here to teach us about TikTok. He has over 500 million views on TikTok and 1.2 million followers, which is just absolutely insane. And the craziest part about it is that he did it in 9 months. So welcome, brother, and thank you so much for doing this course with us.
Yeah, thank you for having me, Tyler.
So let's start off with this, man. How did you decide to get into TikTok, and why did you even do it?
Well, I'm a rapper. I was performing a lot in the Philly area, and my stepsister, her daughter, who was 11 a couple years ago, she was like, "You have to get on Musical.ly." Musical.ly is what TikTok used to be. And at the time, I was like, "Well, what's up with Musical.ly?" And she was like, "Well, all my friends use it." And it was just lip syncing. There was a whole lot of lip syncing and dancing to songs that were well known. And I was like, I don't want to lip sync to other people's songs. I'm a rapper. I'm an original musician, and I don't want to dance to other people's songs. And she would be like, no, it's great. So this kind of went on for several months, actually, off and on, of her just being like, you got to get on Musical.ly. And finally, I was like, okay, I'll make a Musical.ly account. So I made a Musical.ly account, and like what happens to many of us, I made a Musical.ly account.
I actually did that as well.
Yeah?
I actually forgot about that. I started a Musical.ly account. My little cousin, she got me on it. And like I was like, what is this?
And you sucked at it, like all of us.
Yeah.
So it was humiliating because I've been doing music for a while, and I already had a good following on Instagram going, and I was doing a lot of shows in the Philly area, and people were going really crazy locally. And then I would go on Musical.ly, and I would post a video, maybe a music video from YouTube clip, and it would get 13 views and like 2 likes, and it was humiliating. And every time she would see me, she'd be like, "No, lip sync." And I didn't understand at the time how important it was to get my ego out of the way and give people what they want, because all of the new acts, they really pop off from the kids. There became a major transition after doing this for months and months, where every time she would remind me, I would go back and be humiliated, get my 28 views and my 4 likes. And that all switched over a year ago when TikTok purchased a Chinese company that had a massive social media in India and Asia and stuff. Well, India's in Asia. They purchased Musical.ly from America. In America, it transformed it. They really added a lot of new tools, and it really became way bigger of a thing. And the origin of me really believing in it, that I could actually use it, was when me and my friends came to Florida like last April, maybe I think 9 months ago.
So Florida was the catalyst.
Florida is the catalyst.
Florida will do that.
We paid like a G. It took me 3 months to plan this tour, and we came down here and performed for 19 high school kids, and we got like 5 followers from it. It was dope. It cost us, I paid $500 to rent out a place, and ultimately we were about to leave Florida. I was so depressed to leave Florida, and I was like, we shot a music video on the beach. And I randomly, I don't even know why, but I just went on TikTok and I posted a clip. I just was like, oh yeah, this thing, and I randomly threw it up, and then like 4 hours later it had 75,000 views, and I was like, what is going on? Like, I just got 2,000 followers in the past like hour. And
how many followers?
I believe I got 1,000 or 2,000 followers in maybe the day.
Okay.
I'm just used to now being spoiled, but I mean, this is the first time I posted something that went viral in my life. I mean, I've been working my butt off. I've always posted videos, and I've always gotten a lot of good attention. I never had something that went viral, meaning you put in a certain amount of effort and it goes way beyond what you think. And so that was when I was like, yo, something magical is about this TikTok. And it was so young and so new, and nobody was using it other than my stepsister's daughter and other little, like, like you said, your little cousin or whoever.
Yeah.
Like, kids were using it. So that became that was the catalyst of like, how do I use this? How do I recreate getting 75,000 views or more?
Got it. And I think this is like a perfect place to start this, because one of the things that I want to dive into first is like the mindset, like the mindset aspect of it, because it's impressive to me that you started out and you were getting like, I wonder how many videos, maybe you have an estimate, maybe it was like 50 videos, 100 videos, and they were all like, the amount of videos you did exceeded the amount of views that you got.
Yes.
If that's even
It was
possible.
pitiful.
So,
like I said, it was embarrassing.
yeah. So it's like, but you kept going. So for those that are listening to this, like some of you guys in the course, you know, you've already started TikTok. Some of you just know it's the right thing to do. And you're not even on it yet. So how do you kind of get through that, the beginning stages, which this course is going to help you kind of bypass a lot of that. But at the end of the day, you're still going to have to test things in the beginning. So tell us just about the mindset and what you went through to actually continue forward and get to this point.
Well, the mindset was excuse me. The mindset was my niece convincing me that it was valuable. It took her 7 or 8 months to get me past my ego. And the number one reason people didn't invest in Apple or didn't get a YouTube channel when it first came out was their ego. They didn't. That's so true. A few of the reasons is, one, I don't feel like learning a new thing, which is understandable. I don't want to learn it. It's confusing. It's not like Snapchat. I don't understand this. And the mindset thing is really about optimism, and I'm a huge optimist. But somehow like I said, shooting a music video that had, say, 1,500 views on YouTube, and I would post on Instagram, and everyone loved it, and then to get 3 views on TikTok, it became TikTok, was just too embarrassing. And it was like, okay, when I saw that little dose of promise, I was like, I have to figure this out now. And what I would say to everyone, it's January 2020 when we're shooting this. It's still so young that many people don't have it. So the mindset.
Where exactly do you think it's at? Like, less than 1 year? Like, compare it to like a person. Like, is it like a baby?
Oh, it's a baby. Old? I mean, TikTok is only like 9 months. I think it's a year old. They just had their anniversary very recently. Old? Okay. TikTok itself is only like a year old. Musically is a few years old as far as when I knew about it.